Guys, if there's one thing I regret in my marriage, is me always thinking that I would always, or thinking that I would always be able to fill up the emotional bank of my husband. Yeah, thinking that I would always be able to, give to him emotionally, that I am enough as a wife. It's not meant to be so. It's not, you guys. I'm going to give you a little background story, and permit me to be vulnerable in this video because it's a lot I want to share. So, you guys, background story. When my husband and I got married, I met my husband as an extrovert rather. I met him as an extrovert, and he had a lot of friends. You understand? You know this kind of thing that they do in Nigerian setting, where your classmates from secondary school and you have a group where you belong, and you guys catch up on old times, you hang out once in a while. He was there. He went to an only boys school, so you understand they always have this get together every time. They're always talking on WhatsApp, catching up with old memories and all that. When I initially met my husband, he was that extrovert, always hanging out most of the time until we got married. Mm, he don't wife me now. He don't wife me, and I was pregnant, like I always say, immediately. So when I got pregnant, like rather when as I was pregnant, I started to, I don't know if I'll call it pregnancy hormones or what. I started to need my husband around me more and more. Yeah, to be fair on my side, maybe it was pregnancy hormones. Maybe as a married woman, I was just battling with, I've left my siblings, I've left my father and my mother, so I was maybe battling with loneliness. I don't know what it is. I don't know. So I started to notice these things, that you're always hanging out and this and that, and I started to complain. I started to sulk. I started to see, don't get married at a young age. You just need to be emotionally mature. I never knew for one that I would ever regret those my actions. Now, I started to complain, and my husband is someone that looks at my face too much. Man looks at my face too much. He knows when I'm down. He knows when my face, I'm just forcing smile or whatever. So anytime he wants to go hang out with the boys, I'm like, must you even go? Do you have to go? You're now married. Please, I need you at home. And of course, I'm pregnant and this and that. Like, go on with the rambling, go on with the complaining. Until sometimes he would even beg me and say, please, let me just go. I've already told them I'm coming. And, you know, he will now say, okay, what do I get you? Let me buy for you. What do you want? And all that. And I will just grudgingly say, okay, go, whatever. When he comes back, I will even still keep frowning and just keep squeezing my face and all that. So it went on and on and on like that. When he wants to go out, I will say no. And sometimes, man, at some point, man just relaxed. And anytime the guys call him, he'll be like, one issue to another. Oh, I did work. Oh, I can't come. Oh, I can't. Just keep giving excuses and all that. And I was like, oh, I won. I'm okay. Yeah, you should be at home. Even there were times when my husband would want to go out, watch football with the guys, just go about, all this. Would I call it beer parlor? I don't know. Where they watch football and you can just take a chill bottle and order nkwobi and all those things. I'll tell my husband, why can't you take me? He even used to take me. He will even take me at some point and go and watch ball outside. Or I tell him that you should do the DSTV at home. And it's not like yes, you should subscribe to DSTV. I wasn't watching DSTV. Yeah, I wasn't watching it. I don't watch TV at all. You subscribe it at home, stay at home and watch it here. Man started subscribing it and staying at home to watch it. And yeah, I won again. Even of recent, there was a football match that was playing, and my husband was like, I'm going to go out and watch this because it's better just going out, with men there and just chilling with them and talking with them and all that. I was like, okay, yeah, fine, go. And the time for the match reached, and my husband was like, "Ah, I think I'll just sit this one out." I'm like, oh my god, now my husband is an introvert because of me. We even had this argument. He said he has always been an introvert. I was like, no, you've not always been an introvert. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten? So what am I saying in essence? After 3 kids, I had my first kid, had my second kid. I think I still needed my husband around most of the time. Come on, we're a couple. You don't need those. And he would tell me, these people I'm hanging out with, they are also married men. Their wives let them do this stuff, just hang out with the boys once in a while. And we're all happy. Everybody is happy. I'll be like, and those ones, they want you to hang out with them now. They want, rather, they are leaving their husbands. They want it. But me, I want you around. They are different. Don't compare me. Don't do this. Okay, man, relax. Right now, after 3 kids, my attention is divided, you guys. So now I know that I am not able to always be there emotionally for my husband because I have 3 children that I am tending to. One, two, three is a lot. I'm a mother to those children, to those kids, and I still have to be emotionally there for my husband. Oh my god, it's a lot. It's a lot. So sometimes nowadays I just ask him, and where are all those your friends now? Like, call them. I don't know, when I just feel he's at home and he just needs me a lot, or I don't know. Or sometimes he even brings some things up and some topics up, and I'm like, don't you have people to call and just ask all these sort of things? Maybe some business ideas. It's not me that I don't know anything about business, you guys. If I want business ideas, I either call my dad or I even ask my husband. Yeah, don't you have people to call? I wouldn't always be able to fill up those spaces emotionally. Yeah, that's something I just want somebody to pick from this video. Allow your men be. Allow them be. Meet them introvert. Let them be introverts. But you meet them as an extrovert. Let them be extrovert, because at some point you would, oh, I don't know, you would just you just be like, babe, come on, come and be going, come and be going. What is it? Sometimes nowadays he'll even be like, mm, you've been in the sitting room all day, you've been in the sitting room, what, just forgot that you have a husband in the house. I'm like, babe, I'm attending to my kids in the sitting room. They need me. I know that yes, these children will go one day. I should always be there for my husband. Yeah, because my husband comes first. Literally, he comes first. I too come first in his life. But kids would always be kids. I'm not gonna abandon them. I'm not gonna say, okay, don't call me because my husband is calling me. I know you guys understand what I mean. So they are not the ones that asked me to born them. They did not force me to give birth to them. So I have to be that mother to them. So now I need that me time also, because I have to answer to one child, 2 children, 3 children. And what time do I have for myself? I have to answer to my husband too. So am I talking from a place of selfishness? I don't know. Maybe I'm talking from a place of mental health. I don't know. So I wish there are people now that he can just, call and say, let's hang out in a while. He still does. I mean, once in a while, nobody again. There's nobody again except people that just come, from diaspora and just want to, and, hi, I'm in your neighborhood. Can we just see? And he just, if he's around, he just goes ahead and sees all those type of people. But apart from that, for the most part, if my husband is not at work, he's at home, and I just have to be there for him. Yeah, and why I feel bad for him is because my husband is an only son, so he doesn't have brothers. I have sisters that I talk to every day, and his dad also is no more. So there's no really like best body in his life that's a man. I, as a female, as a woman, there are some things that men need to pour into fellow men that I would not be able, no matter how bad I try, I will not be able to give to my husband. And that's just a hard truth. So, where would he get all those from right now that he doesn't have any friends again? Apart from colleagues at work, that when they go to work, okay, they talk and all that. Apart from that, he doesn't have any friends. Do you guys understand where I'm coming from? Yeah, allow them, allow your men to be men. Be emotionally mature before you get into marriage. It's not even about age, because you can be in your 20s and you are emotionally mature. You get. But this is the only one and only thing that I regret. I would never be able to fill up every emotional need of my husband. I will never be able to provide every emotional need of my husband. That is just the truth. And I wish he had people that he's still on the group of the old boys association and what have you. But the whole, you know, I don't even know. Am I at fault here? Do you think I'm at fault? Or do you think that my husband just relaxed by himself? Because obviously he's a matured person. So I wouldn't say I controlled him. Nah. He's mature as a man. So that was not good. Do you think he just relaxed on his side because he now feels like, okay, family is his priority and now he just wants to face his family? I don't think you can control a man. It's not possible. I love you, my husband. Hey, I don't think I controlled him. I don't think you can even control a man. They always do what they want to do in the end. So what do you guys think? Even though I know that he always looked at my face, he always, you know, do I put the blame on myself, or do I just take life as it is and just, okay, everybody's getting old now. You wouldn't always be that out there all the time. The older you get, the more you realize that you are on your own, just you and your family. Maybe that's his mindset. He doesn't know all this. Husband is not one that watches my videos. Even if he sees my video, he subscribes to my channel, but he doesn't watch my video. I've never even for once told him any of this. But I just want to know you guys' thoughts in the comment section. Yeah. Allow allow your man to be out there. You're just feeling lonely because you've not had kids. When you have those children, see, you'll be looking for your time. You'll be looking for that time. Like, where is the time for myself? Now I don't have the time to myself except when my husband is at work. He's not at home and around. So I'm like cruising. But when he's around, I need to just be there. I've said in one of my videos that, you know, he just wants to tell me everything. He just wants me to ask, okay, how did you work go? How the which yes, duh, I'm gonna be asking him. But sometimes I also need my time, and 24 hours just seems too small for everybody in my life. Now, I'm not saying that you should, of course, leave your men to toxic friendship, toxic relationships, and friends that, I don't know, that are not even offering any benefit to your spouse or your wife, as the case may be. I'm not saying that. Obviously, you should know your husband's friends. You should know the kind of association and the kind of discussions that they have. Whenever my husband comes home, initially, he always tells me, okay, this is what happened, this is what happened, that is what happened. This is the mindset of this person and this, but I just wanted him to myself. Yeah, that was it. I just wanted him to myself. I don't know why. Probably out of loneliness or pregnancy or hormones. And most of the time, self, I feel like these men, they don't really have that toxic, relationship with themselves. Their own is just to meet up and talk about everything, football, politics, what have you, eat, drink, not get drunk, but take some level of alcohol and come back home, and that they're happy. And the next weekend or the next 3 weekends is rinse and repeat the same thing. They don't have all this hearsay, gossip, this gossip. No, they don't. It's not that. It's not toxic at all. So I just wish I let all those relationships be because it wasn't harmful on my side. So check your own man, check your wife. If it's harmful, please do well to cut off. Yeah. What do you guys think in the comment section? That's the end of this video. Tell me what you think, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.